Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstrom. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it. He can't hold on.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. To throw, it's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
That sack makes it second down and forever. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Shotgun handoff here. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
This one will be fair caught. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson. It looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw. Ends up going for a touchdown. So
now here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. And is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. To the air, it's Manning. Finds his man. It's Baxter. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tailback with another carry. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass caught, can he get in? And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Second down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Here's a run call on third and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to throw. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now. One Lawrence will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. Looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set now with a 1st and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sand. He's got it right near the end zone. Will be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Incomplete. He was hit as he toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to pass. It's Manning. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And they'll kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. offense getting set. It's second down. And the tailback's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's third down for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? And there's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now at 25. Scanning the field. It's saying pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught behind the line. It's Tate. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking deep to the right side. And it's called in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Ball handed off. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Dropping back, it's Sayin. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. He hands it to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Buckeyes with first and 10 here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up 3 positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Good enough for first down yardage.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, The quarterback has the chalk glass. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be fourth down. So out comes the field goal unit. One of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And they pick up the first on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Green 25.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Toss play to the running back going left. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. And on first down, right back to the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal.
Let's go.
To bootleg here. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
When you fail on third and goal from the 1 on play action, I don't know what that says about the confidence you have in your run game. This fourth down call is going to be really interesting.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To throw, it's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. He makes the grab. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Crowd getting cranked up, trying to help this defense on the final drive. Looking downfield, it's Manning. A screen to the wide receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. It's no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Sayan. Close to the tight end. He makes the catch. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
How about that, Chris? Unbelievable. Our first play into overtime,
And we got a touchdown. Now they got to play some defense and win this game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or do you go for 2 and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. We came in expecting for one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. Think about the last 5 to 10 years. We've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.